Major League Baseball. Baseball season is upon us. And I have to say, I think that Major League Baseball is on an uptick. I honestly think it's going to be the next. It's back to where it used to be, America's game. Well, I don't want to go too far. Okay, football is going to be the most popular sport in this country, but I think baseball is definitely getting the notoriety back. Just yesterday, here's a little nugget. If you don't watch baseball and you want to kind of dabble into it, or if you got spare time, start by checking out Dodgers games. The game last night was it was playing against Arizona. It's absolutely phenomenal. They were down 2-0 till about the eighth. I think it was the bottom of the eighth or the top, either the top of the eighth or the bottom of the seventh, where they were 2-0. And it was in the eighth where they came back and won the game. Ended up winning the game 3-2, playing against Arizona. So it's absolutely phenomenal. Right now, I think Aaron Judge is the face of the league, and Ohtani got without a doubt, those are the two faces of the league. But the Dodgers as a whole, they got a pretty good squad, Mookie Betts. But I'm enjoying it. I'm going to be tuning in. And with that being said, if you are a T-Mobile customer, they offer Major League Baseball TV for free, which is a $149.99 value. But the window is short. You have until the 30th of March to apply. And it's limited. How about that? So just wanted to throw it out there. If you're a T-Mobile customer, I got it. Hey, it's free. So I'm going to take every advantage or perk I can with my carrier. So with that being said, again, Major League Baseball is back. Opening season is kicked off. We're going to hear a report on it, and then provide more commentary.
Tonight is opening night for Major League Baseball. As the Yankees take on the Giants in San Francisco, it will be the first MLB game to air on Netflix. Another first of its kind this season. Pitchers.
That's another thing. Netflix picking up baseball. I know they're trying to gobble up everything they can, but that's just another, in my opinion, indication that it's getting popular. More popular, I should say. When you hear networks start to pick them up and all that good stuff, and to start being able to be seen on different platforms, that's always a plus. So check out their stock and see if that affects that in any way.
And batters can challenge.
Every network is trying to gobble up all the sports they can. That's just a fact. Soccer, the list goes on and on. Everybody's trying to get a piece.
Balls and strikes using a robo-ump. That's right. You heard me correctly. Let's go to Chris Van Cleve in San Francisco. Chris, good morning again.
Well, good morning. Nate, the best thing about opening day is anything is possible, but this is a pretty big rule change, and baseball thinks fans are actually going to love it because it is aimed at addressing one of those things that has people screaming at the television every season. Now, the thing to watch for.
That's the main purpose of this segment, is one, announce the official opening of Major League Baseball, and that they're incorporating AI into the game to help or assist with strikes, which is going to be a game changer. So they're implementing a challenge system. But let's hear them out.
This move right here.
In the leadoff spot for the 2026 baseball season, all eyes are on the tap.
In there, and Judge wants a review.
For the first time, players can challenge a ball or strike call.
I think that's going to be a great addition to the game. Challenges. It's anticipation. It's smarts. It's wittiness. It just always help with the game. Football has had it. Basketball. You just always want to see, hey, did they win that challenge? And sometimes it can change the momentum of a game for sure.
Teams spent spring training learning the new automated ball strike.
Or actually change the complete outcome of a game. So this is going to be interesting to watch.
challenge system, or ABS. Giants manager Tony Vitello.
It sure is entertaining to have everybody look at the scoreboard and see if their bingo number comes up or not.
That's the word I was looking for, entertaining. Definitely is a value add to the entertaining aspect of the sport.
And they cheered.
The pitcher, catcher, or hitter can challenge an umpire's call immediately after a pitch by tapping their head.
The pitcher, catcher, or hitter. Wow.
Each team gets 2 challenges a game. If they win, they keep the challenge. If the ump's call is confirmed, they lose one.
Oh, challenge.
I'm personally a fan of it. I think it gets the crowd engaged.
Giants catcher Daniel Susak.
I think the biggest part is, one, knowing when to challenge and being 100% sure.
What goes into this is the time to challenge?
I'd say maybe the impact of the game. That's something where you know the momentum can switch a little bit.
ABS now adjusts the strike zone based on the player's height. It uses a series of cameras around the stadium to determine a pitch's exact location, showing the
We all know that's going to be spot on. Surprised they didn't do this before, but definitely don't get rid of the umpires. I'm glad of that. At first, when I heard rumors of this, I thought they were going to just depend on camera systems and AI and get rid of the ump. But a ump is a staple in the sport, so I'm glad to see that that's not getting changed.
on the Jumbotron for fans to see.
It's going to give players the ability to, make sure calls made in really high leverage situations are correct.
Former big league pitcher Joe Martinez is MLB's vice president of on-field strategy.
What do you say to the fans that sort of take the position of stop messing with baseball?
Yeah, I think we'd like to do that too. We've identified some opportunities to make some improvements. I think we're just trying to bring out kind of the best version of the game. That's really our goal.
World champion Dodgers manager Dave Roberts thinks it'll do just that.
I think it makes the game better. Players now have to have skin in the game. If they want to complain about a call,
He's a smart guy too. He's won championships with the Dodgers, and I'm pretty sure he won a championship with the Cubbies.
challenge it.
The system has been tested and refined in the minor leagues since 2022. On average, there have been about 4 challenges a game, each taking around 15 seconds. Players are right about half the time. Catchers are the most accurate. 60% of minor leaguers prefer the challenge system, while
the catchers are the closest. You would think the pitcher, but I don't know. Maybe that's a conflict of interest, but the catchers are definitely right there.
16% like the idea of a full-time robo-ump.
Do you like having the umpire back there?
Yeah, you definitely got to have a human aspect of the game. A lot of guys say they like,
Yeah, let's don't get crazy. Let's balance this whole AI human relationship. Let's balance this, please.
someone to argue with, so.
And in fact, there may be less to argue about with the new system. One of the takeaways from spring training was just how accurate umpires actually are when trying to gauge a pitch at 100 miles an hour. Another thing we learned, that box in the strike zone that you see on TV last season wasn't the actual strike zone. That's changing this year. What you see on
He got me with that. I definitely 100% thought that was the strike zone. If not, then what is it? So I'm a little perplexed on that one. What is it then if it's not the strike zone? If you watch baseball now, it's already a box on every play, on every hit. And I thought, as long as I've been watching, as long as they had that box there, that was the strike zone. What is it if it isn't that?
TV will, in fact, be the same strike zone as this ABS system is using. Guys?
All right, Chris.
Really interesting. That's a surprise. I thought it was the actual strike zone.
Yeah. I just don't want it to make the games long.
You and me both, Gail. You and me both.
All these years.
Yeah,
That's on average 15 seconds. That's a lot faster than the NFL and NBA.
Yeah.
When they challenge calls.
Let's hope that
So we're going to leave it there. Looking forward to that. Getting that AI assistance baked in. Make the game even better. Add some controversy to it. So I see nothing but great things with that rule change. Definitely looking forward to that in the Major League Baseball. And again, you heard it here first. Major League Baseball is definitely on the uptick. I'm enjoying the games. They're not long and drawn out. It's awesome.